Joining us this morning, I'm Simon Schuessler. At least 2 people are dead and 14 people were shot last night, including 2 juveniles, in a mass shooting in the heart of downtown Montgomery. 3 of the injured fighting for their life at this hour with critical injuries. Police say this happened on the corner of Bibb and Commerce Street around 11:30 last night. This, of course, coming on a weekend full of festivities in the capital city, including the Tuskegee Morehouse Classic, the Alabama National Fair, and Alabama State University's homecoming, seeing thousands of people traveling to Montgomery for a weekend of fun.
To have a heinous event like this take place prior to midnight in the busy part of our entertainment district is reckless and it's selfish. You don't care about your life, well, jump off a bridge. You don't pull out a gun and shoot in a crowd of people.
Some strong words there. Now I want to bring in our Emma Ellis, who was on the scene with me overnight and joins us live on location now. Emma, the chief called this, quote, not a typical mass shooting. What did he mean by that?
Well, Simon, Chief Grayboy says that this was the result of 2 groups of people shooting at each other into a crowd, but he couldn't give too many more details than that as this investigation is still in the early stages. In fact, Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed added that the shooting happened, quote, with police units within 50 feet of both sides. Now, this is the scene that our crew found around 1 a.m. this morning. As Simon said, he and I were on the scene and we saw the streets littered with evidence markers. Cop cars lined the streets, dozens of them. There were purse contents spilled on the floor, and I will never forget the sound of the screams that I heard at that time. We spoke with the owner of Paradigm Lounge, which is near the scene downtown. In fact, it's right behind me. He heard gunfire and describes the chaos.
I mean, I was in the office when everything happened, but I just heard a ton of shots. I mean, people started running inside of Paradigm, even in the office where I was. I mean, I can't even count how many shots it was, but it was quite a few people running. I mean, unfortunately, people laid out on the sidewalk. People trying to resuscitate.
He describes a truly gruesome scene there. Chief Grayboy adds that police have brought in people for interviews in connection with this case. It's still unclear whether any of those brought in for interviews are the suspects themselves. Mayor Stephen Reed said multiple times that when the suspects are caught, they will be made an example of. Simon?
Yeah, and Emma, do we know what kind of guns were used in this shooting?
Well, Simon, the chief couldn't give too many details on that at the time, but he did say that the guns had a high magazine capacity, and MPD has recovered weapons in connection to this investigation.
All right, Emma Ellis right there. Thank you so much. And there will be another press conference today at noon. I'll be back here on the desk as we cover that. Stay tuned to our website and mobile app as well. We'll be updating you as soon as we hear anything new in connection to this case, which we will, of course, be following very, very closely.